Hi everyone, today is a beautiful day and I'm gonna finally gonna plant Amaryllis bulbs in a flower pots. I found these flower pots at the Tuesday morning and when I saw them I'm like, yes, that will be perfect for my Amaryllis bulbs. I already kind of put some potting mix inside. So, and of course I have a big helper tree. Chewy is my big helper. Every time I'm in the garden, he helping me planting flowers or watering them or whatever. So what I gonna bought? I got this bulb from a flower store and I got this box from Lowe's. It was cost $7 and this one cost $7. Now let's see if they're compatible. So inside the box, if I can open with one hand it's very hard. So you have a bulb. And if you can see, this one from store cost only $7 and this one $7 too, but in the box it's a little bit smaller. But let's see what we got in the box. What we have in the box is this pellet, and it says if you add some warm water and it's kind of been absorbed, and so when you put this substance in the warm water it's absorbed and then it's puff up inside of a flower pot. And here's a flower pot, and that's my helper Sugar and Chewy. It's very hard to film in when your puppy is barking. Okay, let's try to do this again. So you got flower pot. It don't have drainage holes, but I think you can poke the circles out. So if you use Amaryllis bulbs just for one season as annuals, this stuff in flower pot will be okay for you, but I'm using my Amaryllis bulbs after they're done blooming in the spring and summer. I plant them outside in my yard and then they're gonna blooming in my yard, and I'll show you pictures right now how this April one of my Amaryllis was blooming outside. So for them to be able to bloom in next year again outside in the garden, they need lots of energy. And for like this bulb, it has all energy for only kind of one season. So that's why I put in my flower pots, I put in a potting mix that have some fertilizer, and then I will fertilize again in after they're done blooming, a little bit in the summer, and of course big amount in the fall when I'm gonna plant them in the ground. You know, it's always amazes me how from such a not very pretty bulb you can have such beautiful flowers like amaryllis or tulips or daffodils. It's just amazing how, you know, everything stores inside, and it's very beautiful in the springtime or when it's blooming. So that's why don't look what it's outside, look what the inside. Okay, what you can see out these two, this one better. You kind of have see this half circle and this half circle. Usually it's mean that one half circle was half leaves and another one was half primary, has a flower bud, but sometimes it can be not the case, and sometimes it can from each side could be have a flower stems and leaves. Well, let's plant them in my pots. How we're gonna plant? When we take our bulb, we don't want to go past this line. All this skin that you can see, it's better if dirt kind of you don't want to cover with the dirt. So another thing, when I'm planting in, I try to plant same level as my flower pot. Why? Because usually Amaryllis is growing very tall, about foot and a half tall, and when flowers is open up, they're huge. So I don't want that there will be tip in my flower pot, so that's why I kind of plant my bulb almost in the same line, which is fine with me. Now we're gonna carefully add, I don't know how carefully it could be. It's very hard to do stuff with one arm because I kind of have to hold camera above. Well, soil went a little bit. No, actually, if I push it down, that'll be fine. If soil touch a little bit edge over skin, that is okay, because when I will water it, it will go down. What important is the water don't go down over here in this kind of racks of leaves, because if it will happen, bulb will start rotting from inside out. Now I'm gonna plant my second. And now, as you can see, this one is a little bit advanced, and here's Jinx. Hi Kitty. I have Kitty, I have Puppy, and there's another puppy, and everybody helping me today. There's my helper. Okay, so if you can see, this one is advanced compared to this one, so I think this one will be faster. And another thing, when you look at the bulbs, if I have a bulb that the lane is in a bin and I can see bulb, I of course go and first of all make sure there are no rotten kind of spaces, and I squeeze this one, and it's very firm peel, so I know there are no rotten, it's just skin. Another thing I'm looking for, you see how kind of thicker this is? This is where will be a flower stem coming in, and you see how thin this is? This is your leaves will be coming. So definitely I'll try looking for, make sure that I have flower stem. Last year I was upset with one of my bulbs, because I bought it and it did look like this, so I couldn't see for sure if there'd be flower stuck or not. And that particular bulb gave me lots of leaves but never a flower stuck, so which is kind of was upsetting to me. So that's why if I can see for sure that I have this one, then of course I'll grab this one rather than this one. But this one is a much bigger size, so I took my chance. But if you're ordering online, it's kind of hard to see if they're leaves or they're even flower stems, so of course you order online and they're sending. Now what I'm gonna do now is just water in very little bit water put inside, and I will not do water till I will be seeing leaves coming out from the bulb. And another thing what I like about Amaryllis is that you can speed up process of a flower come out. You just need to put it in a much warmer place in your house and much more light, which is Amaryllis, by the way, Amaryllis don't like direct light, because sun coming from the glass kind of can burn their leaves. So you need to put on a place where it's lots of lights, very warm air, and then they're gonna bloom in faster. By the way, last year, oh my goodness, last year I bought flower from Lowe's and it's bloomed 3 weeks after I planted, and I was like, what's going on? I want to have some flowers at least for the Thanksgiving. So that's why usually I have some flower bulbs that I'm planting right now in beginning of November, and then I have some flowers that I will pick it up around end of November, beginning December, and I will plant them. And I just love to see Amaryllis blooming in my house, because it's such a beautiful flower, and I admire so much, especially in the winter when not too much things is blooming. So I think it's a beautiful Christmas plant. Now if you want, you can put on top of moss around it, or you can decorate with rocks, wherever you like it. I will leave my just like this. Well, thank you for watching my video. Have a great day and see you next time. Bye.